Hey everyone, so I just wanted to take a couple minutes to review some of the secrets and unlocks that occur when you beat Disgaea 4. If you're wondering why I'm covering such an old game, it's because it recently became available on the Windows Store. In fact, it's my first purchase from that storefront. So anyways, when you beat the game, there are two basic categories of unlock. There are character unlocks, and then there are new story and level unlocks. So let's review the characters first. So when you beat the game, you'll get two new options in the Senate. One will be to unlock Flan, and one will be to unlock two other characters. So two characters are actually unlocked with a single option. Now I've already chosen them, so you won't see it here, but you have to choose Senate, you have to choose a character, and then the options will be in here when you scroll down. So when you do that, one option will unlock Flan. So if you've played the first game, the first Disgaea, she was one of the main playable characters. And then, like I said, the second option unlocks both Stella and I'm not sure how you pronounce her name, Rutail. And these characters, I'm not sure where they're from. It's been so many years since I played Part 2 and Part 3, so I'm not sure which one they came from. Anyways, let's just briefly take them into combat so you can see what they get. We'll just go to the training area. I'm presuming I have not unlocked all their abilities. They're only like in the mid-50s, so there's probably at least one more ability, if not two, waiting for them. So I'm not going to review Flan. She's from the first game. She's basically a healer. Let's start with her. Again, not sure how to pronounce her name. And she has some of these abilities because of the, she's got an axe equipped, but some of these she just gets naturally. So here are the ones that are character specific. Kitty Cat Copter, and Catly Raven. Like I said, there's probably at least one or two more if she gets even higher level. These are very similar to what the Nekomata gets, or Nekomato. I'll have to check the spelling. But they're not identical. So we've got this one. So basically you're surrounded. You can hit all four adjacent tiles. And then we'll just quickly look at the other ability. Let's just have someone... Actually, can she reach? She can't, so yeah, she needs to be tossed. And so we will do Catly Rave.
Here I go! This is my best move!
So she's really meant to be both a tank and a bruiser. That she can take a lot of damage and she can do a lot of damage as well of a melee type. And so now we'll bring out our other character, Stella, and we'll also give her a toss. And so she has two abilities. She has Bane Rose, but the one that makes her really interesting is this one, Purgatory Ignition. The reason for it is if you look at the range and the configuration, this is basically a fire spell, okay? And it's like a level 5 fire spell because it's got the plus sign configuration. And you can see it's a fire element, but it's attack and speed. In other words, she can do massive elemental fire damage ranged and yet not have to use a staff. She can use a regular melee weapon and still have really good melee attacks. So that's important to point out. So she doesn't need a staff to do this. It uses attack and speed, not int, and that the range and configuration is like a plus 5, level 5 fire spell. And we'll just do that one.
Here I go! I shall show you the strength of the elite!
As you can see, it shows her holding a sword, but that's not what's equipped. That's just pre-baked animation. Okay, so you've gotten a sense of what they can do. And like I said, I'm not going to cover Flan because she's already in the other games. Now, you get some new areas unlocked. So like I said, first half are the new characters, second half are the areas. So you have new party looking for more members and the flashback episodes. Not going to go into those. I just want you to know that those are there. So there's more story, more levels to do. Now, as far as more levels, I don't think this was expressly unlocked at the end of the game because I was doing some power leveling and I came across a shop that was selling promotional ticket or promotion hell ticket. I believe these are what unlock the portal because if you notice at the bottom it says challenge the X dimension side of reincarnation site, okay, which is you talk to her. This is the X Dimension Guide. So I believe this was unlocked by getting those because if you notice, I don't have all the areas. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but 6 is missing, 7 is missing, 8 is missing. And even in these, I only have one of that. I only have one of that. I have all of these. So I believe you have to buy all of those promotion hell invitations to get this. So I don't think this is specifically unlocked by the end game. I'm pretty sure you need those tickets. Like I said, the events happen really close together. But based on the description, I believe the tickets were required to unlock this. Maybe it's a combination of both of beating the game and getting the tickets. But just want to let you know that they are extremely hard. I'm not going to play it. We'll just go into the first one just so you can see it. And even though this is level 1, this character is level 600. So this is meant to be the high-end stuff. In fact, in the cheat shop, you can increase levels. One time I had accidentally come in here with that maxed out, and so this character was like level 2400. So yeah, you can get really crazy with this. And by the way, this is not random. See these green tiles? Every time I come in here, it's the same. It's no entry. So this is not a random battle, but very individually crafted to make sure it's a challenge. And since this is no entry, you can only have one person out at a time. So I don't know if she heals, but that would probably be a battle of attrition because you fight her, you do some damage, your character gets beat, and then you bring out the next character. So not necessarily as challenging as it seems. So let's just back out of that. Sorry. I wanted to go to map select. So again, those are very high end, and to the best of my knowledge, you have to get the promotion hell tickets, invites, and each one unlocks one level. Okay, so what else unlocks? Well, you have this, and this is basically an entire on the story. Not sure how long it is because I just tried it, but if I do this, and you have two stories. Go to Fuka and Desco. Fuka and Desco become the main characters, and not only that, but the current characters here, Vals and Fen, they become unaccessible. So it's basically, I think it's a heist. Fuko is trying to steal money from the mint. I'm not sure how many levels it goes on, but it's a whole additional story. I'm presuming this was DLC because this is the so-called complete collection. So you play as Fuka and Desco. You have access to all the other characters except the main three. You don't have Vals, you don't have Fen, and also Death Sun. Let's just back up for a second. Emizel, you don't have access to him as well, if I recall correctly. That's why all three are at the bottom here, is because they're removed when you go into there. And the other story is Go to Time Leap, which is basically meant to be a continuation of the main story, and it looks like that Fuko is trying to be matchmaker between Val's and the other angel. So you've got two additional stories there, and let's see what else you get. You also have this character here, and I believe this is meant to be a new game plus because if you talk to her, it says set off to past worlds. I believe this resets the game back to the beginning as a new game plus. Not going to do that. And I think that's the last of the new stuff. So you've got those two new stories from this character. You have the new characters to unlock. You have this over here, but like I said, I'm pretty sure it's from the promotional invitations as opposed to the actual beating of the game, but not 100% sure. Like I said, those two things happened concurrently. Okay, so I think that's about it. So I hope you found this interesting. If you want to see more content like this, let me know. I'm just kind of in between projects like now, so I figured I'd spend a little time gaming and then just let you know about a few of the options. So again, this just recently became available in the Windows Store, uses the same currency as Xbox, so Xbox gift cards work on it. And that's about it. So please enjoy the rest of your day.